Hey, so this is a video for anybody who works in post sound with Reaper. I am doing my first dialogue edit, and the video editor didn't bring all of the isolated tracks into the session. He just cut his own sound edit. So in order to bring all of the isolated tracks, like for instance the boom mic, the lav mic, the other lav mic, to bring them all into sync with each other, I've come up with a couple of custom actions. So basically this is what I was given was a video file and the scratch mix that the video editor made. But say I want to change from the boom mic to the lav mic here. There's no lav mic in the session. Although there was a mic on his chest, a mic on her chest, and then a boom mic, all I have is whatever the editor chose. If the editor sent you what the location sound mixer recorded from the production, it should be a collection of multi-channel waves with boom mic and lav mics all on separate channels. So you want to go to the audio that your location sound mixer recorded and select everything from one day. See, these are 2 different days, and put it on a track. And you want to select single track. So do that for every day of production, 1 track per day of production. Select all of these items, however you want to do it, and then move to media source preferred position. And so that will move everything on a 24-hour timeline to the time that it was recorded that day. And the reason we have it on 2 tracks is because on day 1 at 9:25 a.m. it looks like, they recorded this, and then the next day at 9:25 they recorded that. So you need those separated. So the next thing you're going to want to do, so you choose your file, you run the first action, and it lines it up. And the second action is going to grab that multi-channel wave from the bottom and pull it back to where you started, turning each channel into a take. So looking at the actions that make up these custom actions, okay, so save current horizontal zoom as preset 1, set time selection to items, and save time selection slot 1. Those are all just going to tell Reaper where to go back to once the items have been collected from the 24-hour timeline. Move to media source preferred position, so that's going to just move our items out to the correct position on the timeline. Set time selection to items, select all items in current time selection, and horizontal zoom to select the items. That's just going to tell Reaper to select everything at that position. This is the reason that I split it up into 2 actions actually, so that if you get out to your 24-hour timeline position and there's more than 1 track from different days of production, you'll be able to select the right item based on the scene number, which I can show an example of later. Custom action 2, split items at time selection, implode items across tracks into takes. That's going to just suck up the items from the location sound mixer files into the items from the video editor's rough mix. Restore time selection, go to time selection, move selected items to edit cursor. That'll bring everything back to where we started. Horizontal zoom to preset 1, and that will visually take us back to where we started. Switch items to next take, that'll select our multi-channel wave file and crop it. Explode the multi-channel file and then implode so that each channel is a take. You're basically going from multi-channel to takes with those 2 actions. And then moving your item up a track will just position it where the original track was in the first place. Vertical scroll selected tracks into view. I don't even know if that's necessary, but it was there in the beta process of me creating these actions and it stuck around. And finally, remove tracks because exploding the multi-channel items to mono items creates new tracks, and you don't really need those when all is said and done, but they're left selected, so this just deletes them. So this is an example of when you have 2 items at the bottom from 2 different days. You're gonna make everything visible. And you have to decide which one do you want. So we see this is from 11B, and you can see 11B is here, and 7B is on the bottom. So you're going to select 11B, and hold Command and also select 11B. I like to keep these on a contextual toolbar, running the action, and it brings it back. If you don't select the appropriate items, you'll end up with double the takes, and half of them will be for the wrong scene, but it's not the end of the world. So if you wanted to, you could go through all of your files and do this to each one of them, but I've found that most of the edits that the video editor made have worked just fine, and I only use it when I need to. So hopefully that's helpful for someone out there. I know that I was looking for something like that, and this is the only way I could see doing it for free. I know Xraym has a script that you can pay for. I'm also only doing my first dialogue edit ever, so if anyone has any way of improving this workflow, please let me know. And thanks for watching.